Chapter-1 Binary. These are two poems by William Wordsworth. The first poem we deal with is She Dwelt Among the Untrodden Ways. She dwelt among the untrodden ways, beside the springs of Dove, a maid whom there were none to praise and very few to love, a violet by a mossy stone, half hidden from the eye, fair as a star when only one is shining in the sky. She lived unknown, and few could know when Lucy ceased to be. But she is in her grave, and oh, the difference to me. In this poem, the poet is talking about a girl named Lucy. She's fond of her, he's fond of her, and he says that she dwells, that means she lives among the untrodden way, the place where very few people come, very few people walk around, beside the springs of Dove. Beside the spring of Dove is a place in England. He says that the maid whom there were none to praise and very few knew. That means he says that very few people knew this lady Lucy, and very few people, because few people know, so few people will praise her for anything. He says she was like a violet in the mossy violet, you know, there's purple color flowers among the mossy stones. That is the simple ordinary stones. That's the comparison. Half hidden from the eye, she was not seen or very unnoticed by the people. And he says that she was as fair, as bright as a star when she was shining all alone in the sky, like it is like the star shining all alone among the other people who don't even notice her. Then he says that she lived unknown. That means she was not known by many, and few could know when Lucy ceased to live, that she ceased to be. That means when she died, very few people knew about her, and that her death was unknown to many people, because since she was known by few people, when she died, it went unnoticed. But the poet, he was affected, or her death impacted his life. He realized, first of all, he was very fond of her, and it was a loss to him when she died. And also, he realizes how insignificant our life is, a person's life is. When you are dead and gone, no one remembers you. When few people know you, only those few people may remember or may not remember you. So life is as insignificant. Only those people who are famous and popular may be remembered, but a person who is very simple, ordinary, very unknown, and has only few friends or relatives or family will only be remembered by them. That too, we really don't know for how long. Then we come to his William Wordsworth's second famous poem, My Heart Leaps Up. My heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky. So was it when my life began. So is it now I am a man. So be it when I shall grow old, or let me die. The child is the father of the man, and I could wish my days to be bound each to each by natural piety. In this poem, the poet is saying that his heart leaps with happiness. His heartbeat jumps with happiness when he beholds or when he sees a rainbow in the sky, because that same rainbow was there when in the beginning of his life, that is when he was a child, and that used to make him excited and happy. And also he says, so be it when I'm a man, when I'm young, I'm a grown-up adult. And he says, so be it, and may it be the same when I am old and when I have died and gone. Because he says, the child is father of the man, and I wish and I could wish my days be bound each by each to natural piety. He says that may my days, I wish that my days are surrounded by the natural beauty, the blessings of God around him. He says the child is the father of a man. That means whatever our characters we develop in our childhood, they are there to stay with us all our life. And we are molded as the man, the adult man, by the whatever we have learnt in our childhood. That character is molded in our childhood, and it grows with us. And so the child is the father of the man. That is the interpretation. There are many other interpretations too, but as for me, this is the interpretation that child, we develop our character in childhood, and that goes on. Whatever we learn in our childhood goes on with us in our future as we grow into adults. So the meaning of binary here is the two famous poems that are given, that have been written by Wordsworth, and binary basically stands for two. So here in this we have taken two famous poems of this poet.